been very simple, short little passes that have made it work for them today. All right, Norristown comes to the midfield for the face-off. Ball's loose. Neshaminy picks it up. Ball comes loose again. Norristown gets to it. Knocked loose. All right. Norristown will get the ball back. After the ball was loose a little bit, Neshaminy picked it up, but it'll be going Norristown's way. Here comes Norristown. Ball's loose, but finally goaltender picks it back up for Neshaminy. But Norristown gets the possession back. Out in front. Shot taken. Neshaminy comes up with it. Goaltender's got to be careful there with the ball in front of his net. Had a little trouble handling it, and that's not the place you want the ball to be loose. Right in front of the net. But Neshaminy regroups, and they move downfield quickly. They're lightning fast. They don't spend too much time in their defensive zone, Neshaminy, and they move quickly. Again, they're working their way downfields with short to medium passes, not going with too much, of a long pass to get downfield, but they move very quickly. All right, Neshaminy's goaltender scoops it up. Ball's loose. Swept forward. And here comes Neshaminy. Spin move around out in front. Throws it back. Out in front. In the box area. Shot taken. And another goal for Neshaminy. Make that 12-1 now, Neshaminy. Right there we saw the offensive player. He just kept the ball for Neshaminy. Took his time. He looked for an opportunity where the defenders had kind of moved out of position and took his shot. And that's, I think, a lot of what Neshaminy's strategy is now turning to is when they see Norristown's players move out of position, they know that that's their moment to strike. And boy, with their ability level at this point, you do not want to be caught in that situation because they are very good. There have not been many missed shots by Neshaminy. They've been dead on so far. We have a flag, so that will be a penalty. Penalty on Neshaminy. They'll be man down. And another whistle here. Okay, Neshaminy gets to it, but ball comes loose again. Norristown has it. Norristown pass out in front. Ball lost, and here comes Neshaminy the other way. They lose it. Ball still rolling on the ground. Ball is still loose. Norristown can't pick it up. Neshaminy can't find it. Still, where is it? Finally, it comes loose. Norristown gets it. Strong hit there by the Neshaminy player, knocking the Norristown player down quickly, but Norristown remains in control here. Norristown moving it around, trying to generate at least some energy in front of the net. It's been tough. They haven't spent much time in there on offense. They played a lot of defense. Out in front, Norristown's player takes a real hit from two players on the Neshaminy. As you can see, the Neshaminy player really trying to slash at that cross stick because they're really trying to nudge the ball out. Norristown still with it, just trying to move it around, just trying to pass, get something started. They've had a lot of bad luck so far on their possessions. Here we go, turnover, and it's coming right up through midfield, but gets picked off there, and here comes Norristown. Ball's loose again, and Neshaminy running after it. Norristown running after it. Neshaminy picks up the ball, and they'll move past there, downfield. Roll's picked up by Norristown. Neshaminy has it just over the midfield line. Racing in, shot taken. All right, Neshaminy again just trying to move the ball around. Ball's loose, but they pick it right back up. And here's where they get into their dangerous area right now, being in the box area. Neshaminy really puts pressure on Norristown's defense, but there's a turnover, so Norristown catches a little bit of a break there, and Norristown has the ball. On that last possession for Neshaminy, we could start to see that they were starting to set up that offense again that's been so successful for them today. But luckily the whistle had a change of possession there, and Norristown came away unscathed. And they'll have the ball right back. If you just joined us, Norristown boys varsity lacrosse versus Neshaminy. Steve Acavino here at Norristown. Glad you could join us. Norristown is down 12-1. It'll be Neshaminy's ball. All right, here's the face-off. Neshaminy takes it. Bounce pass and goal. Make that now 13-1, Neshaminy. Really ranking up the total so far. All right, face-off. Neshaminy gets to it. penalty flags lay on the field. That penalty on Norristown. Neshaminy will have possession there on that last hit. All right, here's the setup. Out and back. Player moves out in front. Shot right there. Goal for Neshaminy. It is 14-1. And you almost know, you see that offensive player for Neshaminy just waiting behind the net. And you just wait to watch him make a move. And right again, find somebody out in front. The setup is really good for Neshaminy right now. They are playing very well fundamentally, and they are doing a great job on offense. Norristown's defense still is, not finding that player, that pass yet. It's very difficult. There's a lot of players right now that Neshaminy's moving through the box, and they're unsure of where the pass is going to go because they can strike from every angle, and it's really been tough for Norristown to figure who's going to be the point man, who's going to be taking the shot, and they just have to stop giving Neshaminy these possessions. It could be a problem. If Norristown continues to do this, this game is just going to get more and more out of reach for them. It's already 14-1. All right, back in the third quarter now. Started the third quarter. 14-1 is the score. Norristown down by 13 goals to Neshaminy, and we are in the second half. Ball's loose right around midfield. Norristown has it, trying to fight their way around the defender, takes a spill. Wow, that's really a slash there by Neshaminy. He really drilled that offensive player for Norristown. Norristown gets the ball back nonetheless. Boy, that offensive player for Norristown really took a beating with the lacrosse stick there from Neshaminy. I'm surprised that wasn't a penalty. All right, Neshaminy scoops it up. Ball finally loose. Norristown player falls on it. It's still loose. All right, it'll be Neshaminy's possession, push on Norristown. That'll give Neshaminy another chance here on the offensive attack. All right, again, Neshaminy's slowing the pace down a little bit. Again, we mentioned patience earlier. We'll continue to mention patience because this team demonstrates it very well. Perfect balance for their offense. They're not overly aggressive. They're aggressive at the right level. Perfect balance. And right now, that's what's serving their offense the best way right now. Out in front, shot and score. Make that 15-1. Neshaminy, again, not much to say about that. It's over and over again, the same play that they've been doing. The passing just can't be said anymore. The fundamentals of this team, for at least Neshaminy, are really on point today. They're playing very well. Norristown has just got to hang in there. Norristown has been silent. Last goal came in the first quarter. Norristown fighting for it, whistle. It'll be Neshamony's possession once again. Neshamony has it. Back at midfield, the ball rolls loose. But Neshamony pick it right back up. Here they go, moving inside. Oh, they decided to go around the net. They had a perfect opportunity right up the middle, but they decided to go around it. I guess Norristown's defense must have snuck in there a little bit, thrown it off, and we have a whistle. See, Neshamony there had a good opportunity up the middle. They decided to go more towards right field and try to work around from behind the net, which they have done. Norristown, though, read that play and broke it up, and they have possession. Here comes Norristown with it. Ball comes loose. Neshamony scoops it right up without any hesitation. All right, move to the outside. Here we go. Setting up behind the net. Out in front. Shot. Batted down. Well, at the end of the game will be called there. Norristown defeated by Neshamony of a score 16-1. Thanks for joining us here on NASD TV. I'm Steve Acavino. Thanks for joining us. Norristown defeated by Neshamony 16-1.